What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Legit Whiskey Reviews, and on today's episode we'll be reviewing Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. So today I'm reviewing Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. A lot of you may be familiar with the regular Woodford Reserve. That particular whiskey, which I always keep around, it's pretty good, but it has one of the best noses that I have ever nosed in a whiskey, in a bourbon. But also, it has one of the most disappointing tastes, the most disappointing palates. Like the nose that you get out of the regular Woodford, and then when you taste it, it's a complete disappointment. It's just like it has to be the proof. They just water it down too much, and just the flavors that come through on the nose definitely do not come through on the palate. It's a good sipping bourbon. It's a good, well priced, but just for what comes through on the palate is so disappointing as compared to the nose, and that's just it's so disappointing. But anyways, so today we're reviewing Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. Basically, this is a regular Woodford. They char the hell out of the barrels. They mature it just like the regular Woodford, and then once it's matured enough, they take it out of the barrel. Then they take another barrel and they lightly toast it, and they put that matured Woodford in it and re-barrel it again for a certain amount of time. I'm not sure what the time is, but so yeah, that's the difference between the double oaked and then just the regular Woodford Reserve. So all right, so let's get into the nose of this Woodford Double Oaked here. So the color on this, it has a pretty good color on it. It looks like a dark amber, I would say. It has a nice color. It coats the glass pretty good too. This one here is 45.2 ABV, so 90.4 proof. So it's a little bit higher than the regular Woodford, or it might be the same actually. I'm not sure. I don't remember right now off the top of my head what the regular Woodford is. But all right, let's get into the nose. So immediately what hits you is light fruits, like a ton of apples, and that's similar to the regular Woodford. That's the first thing that's hitting me right now. And then right after that, it's super creamy. Yeah, I mean, I've heard people describe creamy whiskeys before, but this is definitely creamy. It's definitely coming through on this nose. And then you get a ton of vanilla, a ton of caramel, and then towards the back, I'm getting a little bit of it's like a bready note, like bread. Let's say you take a piece of bread, just regular sliced bread, and you smell it. You kind of get that smell on the glass here. I'm not sure why that's coming through, but. And then towards the end, you get a little bit of spice. So yeah, this definitely smells really good. All right, let's go to the palate. Cheers. By the way, when I kind of chew the whiskey when I go like this with my mouth, I'm kind of like letting the whiskey like spread all over the palate, and just it just allows you to get more flavors and taste out of the whiskey. So that's the reason I do that. But on the palate, right away, the light fruits come through. It's not like the regular Woodford Reserve at all. I mean, these light fruits definitely come through. You get a ton of apples. Let me try it again. So yeah, you get a vanilla right after that, caramel, like a ton. And then right towards the middle of the palate, starting to go towards the back, it completely flips and changes. And I think this is where this Woodford Reserve Double Oak shines through. It completely changes and it turns into chocolate. I would say it's maybe like a dark chocolate. That dark chocolate definitely comes through, and then you get a little bit of coffee, which I mean, the dark chocolate and the coffee, I'm no expert by any means. I'm just a regular guy reviewing whiskeys, but I don't think I've ever tasted these notes in a whiskey before. But yeah, the dark chocolate and the coffee definitely come through, and that's the difference. It definitely comes through on this. Let me try it again. Wow, this is amazing. So the more you sip on it, you still get the light fruits, the caramel, vanilla, but it just that chocolate and that coffee, along with the creamy, it's so creamy. It just so creamy. It's amazing. But that chocolate and that coffee definitely just take over the palate. It's amazing. And then you know it's well balanced towards the back. You start to get the spice, and it has I would say a medium to long finish. It's pretty good, and it comparing this to the regular Woodford Reserve, it's like night and day. I mean, this is a pretty good whiskey here. One more time before I give it a score. So yeah, this is a really good bourbon. Yeah, the coffee and the chocolate that come through on this, it's like it's a winner for me. It definitely is what's like making it such a great whiskey for me, because I mean I've tasted it before in certain whiskeys, maybe a little here and there, but not the way it's coming through on this. And it's amazing that rebarreling it and aging it a little bit longer in a different barrel would do that to Woodford. I mean, it's the same, it's Woodford Reserve, but just what that does to the bourbon, yeah, this is really good. I'm gonna give it a 91 out of 100. I believe it's probably like $20 more than the regular Woodford, but it's totally worth it. I mean, I would keep this on my bar all day long. This is a really good whiskey. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like my content, remember to comment, remember to like and subscribe. Don't forget about that little notification bell, and yeah, keep it legit and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.